everyone, we are the Grin Brothers, and we're continuing our playthrough of Monty Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Sugar. And yep, the Crimson Quoropeco armour, exactly the same as what apparently the boss beat, but, you know, was us, but okay, we'll give credit to the fat cat, you know, he needs something. And I get...
Given his wife and kids are dead.
Yeah. I'm stronger than Kyle.
Yeah.
And I got a gun last item.
That would be useful. For that gun lance, you definitely use.
Well, I do have a white gun lance. Oh, someone's pretty back from the thing. Oh, that's to see whether we can sacrifice him.
I imagine they'll need another run before they're level 20.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Another 2, probably.
We've got an army of these purple Ludroths who are
Yeah,
pink.
can you imagine being a dude going out into the field and seeing like a whole bunch of these purple Ludroths just running around? Still,
this could be the last... yeah. Are you upset about your magical powers? No, it's shadows.
I've got this nag.
That's because it's covered in sweat. It's disgusting. And also it's burnt from that lightning bolt.
Oh, they do talk about the power.
Oh, they do.
You mean my donut powers?
Just casually flexing. The fact that I can shoot lightning.
Yeah, man did this. I saved the world, remember?
I got this power after venturing out into the big wide world.
That all?
Yeah.
Hear about my past? It's a long story.
You can find it on the 3DS!
Of course. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, Ina is the only
No, that's
person.
surprising, because usually her comment is disinterested in Navirou half the time.
Yeah. Also, the fact that Ina is literally the only person to ask why Navirou can shoot lightning.
Also, that's apparently why he doesn't like Millings, I guess.
Sarge turned up and tried to intervene. I know what it is. It's easy to get angry when you're hungry, he said.
To be fair, my emotions are hungry and angry.
Infuriated them. Good licking, and we were a sorry sight afterwards.
You impressed me in that fight. That was some positively claudacious stuff.
He was the start of it all!
And he always protected
I know what I must do.
He seems so strong. Immediately, the only thing he's done is get his butt handed to him.
We had a dream. We promised
To have a family that doesn't die from a mysterious pit! Well, I'm sure that's an easy dream to achieve. They died in a mysterious
That
pit!
donut is foreshadowing of the giant pit.
our separate ways. Our promise went unfulfilled.
And I continue to get my butt handed to me!
Experimented on. I lost my memory, but I gained this power.
A geese
You
trainer!
proceeded to do almost nothing with.
At least you
Also-
got to see your old friend again.
That he's like, I
I got to see him die!
I got experimented on, basically tortured. No one is like, it's just like, oh, that's sad.
That's positively claudacious.
Ina, I'm sorry, you have to go too now. I mean, admittedly, this is the first time I can actually remember your name.
To be
but
fair,
honestly, I like you less than Navirou does, which is a pretty extreme point to get to.
Yeah, she sounded very strained saying that.
Positively claudacious and... Wait, how'd that go again?
Something the matter?
1,000-yard stairs back.
He had this catchphrase, but I can't remember.
Yeah, that's probably because, you know, the experiments and drugs that messed with your memory.
The resident felines witnessed something in the garden. Please, hurry. What did they
Probably
see?
a monster.
I couldn't catch it.
Well,
All
guess.
I-
Let's see. There's like 3 things it can be: a cat, a monster, or a giant pit. It's nearly anything else. Has a pet at all?
Haze petal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. There's another side quest.
Yeah, it's the same cat.
Oh.
That you spoke to before, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't have
For the armor.
Oh, yeah. A sword. Oh, great sword. That's annoying because I don't use great swords, but...
Yeah.
And just bowl caps in an area where there are no bowl caps! Well, I mean, there are bowl caps, but there's no area to use the bowl caps.
Yeah. They want you to have bottle caps. Which means you
Again,
can...
just afternoon, so I can actually see where I'm going. I love the evening look to it, but do you think this is one area I would say looks better in the afternoon?
Yeah. I mean, it just looks nice.
Bye, Kyle! It'd be funny if he's like dangling off a grappling hook.
Which they do have.
Yeah. I hope I don't encounter something in a barrel, because I've got no bombs left. I forgot to check to buy any. The next opponent just comes in a giant barrel.
It's just like a monster hiding in a barrel. You'll never stop me now!
So, I was going to talk about the other, Christmas presents I got, which is mostly like cat toys and a couple video games sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think I'd move on to one or two other conversations. Scotch Forts, the Pokemon YouTuber I watch, did 2 videos recently. One I think was like the Christmas Day, and the other the New Year's Day sort of thing.
Did he tell us what his thoughts are?
Well, yeah, a lot of forts.
Oh.
What on earth is that?
Too many, in fact. That's T-Rex.
Oh, yeah. Immediate disinterest. Don't want to deal with any more of those fellas.
I hate them so much.
Well, he finally has moved on from the sort of Gen 1 and Gen 2, because he's done a Emerald, his first Emerald solo challenge.
Okay. Did he finish all of Johto?
I don't think he's done every single Pokemon. He's done like lots of solo challenges and a tier list, but obviously not every single one of them. Might as well just run away straight away. You've murdered my brethren! Yeah, probably gonna murder some more.
Most likely.
But you get to live.
No, I don't. I get final step from existence now.
I don't get the honour of dying in battle! Also, I just realised I had a lot of discussions about Knack, and there's a book up there
Yeah.
called The Knack.
I'm pretty sure I pointed that out during our NAC recordings.
Probably. Where's the treasure chest?
I'm pretty sure it's around the corner.
Oh.
Maybe climb.
I would have gone with the spider, but you went with the spider,
Yeah.
so I didn't like the and despite, liking the idea of the monkey's design sort of thing, giving me my cricket armour.
You didn't like it in combat.
Yeah. Which ultimately is probably more important.
Arguably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going here for an aesthetics thing. Well, okay, man, so we've run that easy enough.
Yeah, what were you
But
saying?
yeah, he started his Emerald thing, and he did it with his channel mascot, Butterfree, his all-time favourite Pokemon. And then he proceeded after the Emerald run, which also there was a funny case of him forgetting for a good long time about Giga Drain,
Oof.
which apparently he says is a recurring issue. Wait, what? Oh no, okay, that's just fading off. It's a recurring issue because it's like this childhood memory he has about using Mega Drain and never seeming that strong. So him proceeding to just have that in his head sort of thing that it was always never any good. And also he wouldn't tell like he was doing a lot of the stuff because when he started Pokemon at a time where he didn't know how to read.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
for
And
instance,
to be fair, Mega Drain used to suck.
he rarely used like status moves and such. Well, in Gen 1 the problem is because there's so many
Yeah, that's like across.
yeah. I mean I do need to beat up some.
There's also a
But
burrow nearby, I think.
yeah.
Or a caravan.
Yeah, you've been encountering a lot of those off screen.
Yeah, there's a burrow.
So it's like the boss area sort of thing?
I think we're near the boss. Yeah.
Because I figured, you've already seen us fight one of those fellas before, so... Oh, this is the first time with Kyle on as well.
And we get Sukino too.
Let's go.
Oh, look at him growing up to be such a dish.
What is it?
Hand in hand would make it very awkward to get about everywhere.
And used a bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just...
Yes, I've had so much battle.
I still sometimes forget that Ina is in a cheerleading outfit.
What? That's not her standard outfit.
Just seeing her stood around in a cheerleading outfit.
What was it? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, you know, he did the Butterfree run of Pokemon Emerald sort of thing.
Yeah.
I believe he, which there was, of course, you know, some sort of like key issue sort of that cropped up.
Like the fact that he's using a Butterfree?
Yeah, Butterfree alone. I can't, like, he had a few sort of obstacles, but not that, you know, ability. There was like one or two where it's like, Roxanne was of course a problem because, you know, rock types.
Yeah.
And then of course the other problem was Tate and Liza, because it was a double battle. And he had only one Pokemon.
You're not actually allowed to do the doubles with only one Pokemon, are you?
Yeah, so he, of course he had to have a Pokemon, and he'd have a Pokemon that would basically serve the person being knocked out straight away, and then he'd proceed to have a Butterfree being attacked twice every turn sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which to me just feels like, well, one Emerald is a bad thing to go with, because, you know, in that double battle, in Ruby and Sapphire, it's only 2 Pokemon you have to deal with.
Yeah.
But in Emerald, it's, you know, 4, because they actually have more Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I'd honestly think that for Emerald version, it should be only such and such and such and such. So you use 2 Pokemon as a tag team. But like Emerald on its own, because of that situation, I don't think it's quite right.
Yeah, or you just bring out another Butterfree.
Yeah. But what he did was he ended up with a Poochyena, which he named after the latest Patreon supporter he had. And you know, of course, this Poochyena ended up getting involved a lot because of all the double battles.
Yeah.
So he even got to the point where it became a Mighty Anna.
Amazing.
So I was saying, okay, so next up, Kyle the Mighty Anna, I think it was Kyle, has to be the next Pokemon Emerald soloing. Oh, the boss is okay now.
Oh.
Oh no, it's another pit.
Oh, I must admit, this is a bit more extreme than I was expecting. I thought this would just be a standard monster fight sort of thing.
I don't even remember what you fight here.
Bubbles. It's the Bubbles again.
What are these?
Oh.
Bubbles! Why does no one...
Ina might not have ever seen Bubbles before, to be fair.
What about in that fight against the Bubble Dragon?
Ina was not paying attention.
Clearly not.
This must be what the felines were talking about.
Bubbles!
Gavra is screaming in the background.
They're just Bubbles!
They're apparently very...
Navirou, get back here! I need you for Chirpy's ultimate!
Bubbles... Or he could use his lightning powers.
Kyle,
That's my only strategy!
Wait! I've got another one!
Quit
Dynamite!
No, give me the nuke! Bye, Navirou.
Raphaham, stand back! You're useless against Bubbles!
They're too overwhelming!
It clogs up your relic snack! Oh no, not the Bubbles!
Remember, Bubbles can stop the Beast Bomb in Navirou.
Yep.
So... Yep.
Has everyone just stopped that turn?
Navirou,
Let's see.
you could probably use your lightning
He
powers
was
to help
technique,
us.
wasn't he? Yeah,
Um,
technique. Because then, you know, he said he's supposed to be a power creep.
He's supposed to be speed, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's opened up with technique for some reason.
Okay, yeah, so... Oh, power, yeah.
This is where he opens up with speed.
And it was hammer for the tail, wasn't it? Because you remember saying that was weird.
Or
He
was
should
that
be
with the
used-
Lagacross? I said that. No, it was both for the tail, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so everything's bow, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Kyle could have told me that, because, you know, he can... But no, apparently he can't share that information.
Kyle might just not know that information.
Oh, you're watching Bubbles already.
Babies.
There's just a lot of arrows and then a giant fireball. Actually, that fireball looked kind of teensy there.
But the bubbles, they didn't even do much damage.
It's not really that big of a deal.
It just...
We're slightly slower, but you know what? It's a
I think it
turn-based game.
decreased your accuracy as well.
Rapha, why? Oh, he's using Bewitching Bubble again. Oh, so no! The lag! The lag!
Maybe you need
It's not doing anything to us!
It's enraged. I want to say it's speed now. It's attacking Kyle. Oh, use a technique action. You might double attack with Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed now.
Here's our bows and arrows! Whacks it on the head!
Punch it in the face. Yeah. It really is kind of underwhelming.
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
it?
he's attacking mob gun now.
Joy. Well, you've got a ride you can use if you want.
Nah. I can deal with one loss of health if need be. Speed now, isn't it?
Yeah, so you need techniques.
And hopefully double attack will prevent at least 2 hits.
It's not targeting anyone? Oh no, it's targeting
Targeting me.
Aqua Shock.
Yeah. It's very rare that they target me twice in a row, but really annoying when they do. Yeah.
I feel like there should be some sort of... This is convenient. I feel like there should be some sort of rule that stops them from targeting the same person twice.
Yeah, some way to actually be able to tell, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind if they can target a person twice, but it's some way to be able to tell if they are. Oh wow, they do a lot of
That was
damage.
a lot of damage.
That's okay, I've got a ride now, so...
You got 2.
Oh, wow.
He gets his kinship next turn as well.
Yeah, so... Take out his tail quickly. Yeah, but the interesting thing is that just after this Birth-Free Emerald thing... He,
Not too bad.
Yeah, should I just ride and attack and build up so I've got a ride kinship next turn, just in case, or just kinship together?
You've got Rapha with a kinship, so might as well kinship together.
Yeah.
Target the... it doesn't give you a specific part. This comes up here.
Yeah.
It's gone back to using technique.
Yeah, what was it? But just after that, he proceeded to change his channel mascot. From Birth-Free, his favourite Pokemon, to the Pokemon that he kind of felt was like... It was an interesting case of why he changed it, but kind of one that felt fitting as a channel mascot, because it's been the recurring joke. Venomoth. Because the recurring joke of the series is that he can never remember what type Venomoth is. So he ended up coming up with different types of Venomoth, and in the end, leading to these having this artist, the friend of his, making all these different Venomoths, which look all really cool, sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's trying something so best, you know, blah.
No hesitation.
And
This
yeah,
is what you
and
get for trying to blow
but
bubbles.
the story there was was like 3-part story. One, the reason he likes Butterfree so much is because when he was younger and he couldn't read, he was playing Pokemon Yellow and he didn't understand why Pikachu could do nothing against Brock Sonics and Geodude. Because he couldn't understand the electric moves, did no damage. Oh man, it's still going up. I can't tell what it is because it's constantly angry. But I'll switch to Chirpy in the hut.
Well, it's not enraged.
Okay, so back to being a power? No, he's a technique now. Yeah, so I might as well start with someone who's actually got a little bit to go with their thing.
He's probably just going to blow bubbles again.
Yeah. Oh, I use the technique anyway.
Oh, his body's not weak to his. Now,
Oh, now he's mad again already.
so he's back to speed.
Yep, so... Chirpy. Yeah, and so... But he eventually... his, Metapod evolved into a Butterfree because of constantly challenging Brock all the time.
Yeah.
And this led to him using Confusion and beating Brock so easily with it, which led him to believing that Butterfree was the strongest Pokemon in the game.
Amazing.
Because, of course, then afterwards you get all those poison types you have to fight sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so he just ploughed through a
Everything.
good chunk of the game with just Butterfree.
You might as well switch to your other Senran
Yeah.
and get more double attacks. And if you get low
And if
health,
I get I get my hammer skill up sort of thing, so
yeah.
But the reason why he ended up with this whole story about using Venomoth is he felt gonna kinship
Yeah.
with Chirpy, and then
He's going to use his...
and
blue
then
moon,
Kyle
I
will
think.
eventually be ready to...
Hopefully.
Well, he's going to be healing himself this turn, but...
Yeah.
Because I don't know what he's going to do. Could just be playing bottled bubbles again, but...
I think he's going to use blue moon. No, Aqua Shot. Oh, it's because Kyle was healing.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, very less impressive explosion.
Hey, at least Navirou managed to get out the bubbles, though.
I can attack twice in one turn. Wait, Kyle, are you Rage Raid? What? No!
Screw the rules!
But he felt ostracized at school because he had undiagnosed ADHD,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So, oh, there's blue move. It's a little bit annoying that his ultimate move doesn't show when he's using his ultimate move.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle's about to nuke it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was ostracized.
And I will, at the same time, after that.
Yeah, that works. I feel like yours might be a little less impressive than his, but...
Unless I can make my hammer explode. I'm sorry, I'm watching this again because it's just so much fun. This is easily the best one so far. Just because of how ludicrous that one explosive is. Yeah, but and the reason that all connects up all together because the whole fan theory about how Venomoth was originally supposed to be Metapod's evolution.
Yeah.
He said the reason he felt that Venomoth probably wasn't included is because it's a more of a pink colour and was probably considered less cute and appealing for the very start.
I just want to point out, after all those grand attacks, what took it out was a little arrow.
And so, and so he kind of connected now with Venomoth on that story based off like it was, pushed aside in favour of Butterfree, ostracized sort of thing. And so that's why, along with the joke that has become the most recurring joke of all on his channel, Venomoth he's made into the channel mascot.
Huh.
Which my comment was, so next year, Elite Four Hiker Bruno will become the next channel mascot, because that's your other most recurring joke.
Oof.
Wait, something's not right. Yeah, the Rave Pie.
And also,
Rave.
You talking about beating Brock with the Butterfree, Small Ant had a kind of similar story. When he was a kid, he, how did you get up there, Navirou?
This is going to give Kyle reasoning to believe, because, Yeah,
there's
Raph's going to go out.
literally, like, darkness. You think I'll hesitate to kill a person? You're not human, you're
Just
Iberian!
believe! Raph blows up a continent! Oh no, I believed wrong!
Wait, Ina, how did you get behind him?
You're in on her shoulder. You shot through me, why?
I think he distracted her by flipping that arrow in the air. She's like,
Oh,
damn, that's a cool
really?
trick! Guys, I'd probably get out the way. This is the bit where he literally nukes things. Yeah, that will
He killed everyone. Kyle's just barely survived.
Look at it!
Why? Why didn't I trust my instinct?
No, Sarge would be the only one alive. Wow, looks like my new family died as well! How is the floor...
How is everyone else still like...
Shouldn't this have caused a
I
forest
gotta admit, I
fire?
also like Kyle because he's clearly killed a bunch of T-Rexes, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for the backup, Kyle. You're one cool cat.
See, I told you! You're on my family now!
What kind of power does Ratha really have?
The Wings of Destruction! We've gone over this
Wings
before!
of Ruin.
And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves?
I mean, admittedly, that's probably the more pressing thing than, Rappa's end of the world power sort of thing. But I can understand from Kyle's point, whereas
But
the
I know
solution would
this.
be to just shoot Rappa. Admittedly, yeah, half these problems would probably be solved if Rappa was just, executed. I don't agree with it, but I do understand the principle of it. Do not do the weird face touchy thing.
Kyle's literally had no contact with another human being. Look at him. He doesn't know how to react.
Looking into the pits. Different perspectives can't hurt. That's the way I see it.
Sundere.
5 minutes later, I plan to get close to this Gruul King, then we'll shoot Rapha in his sleep.
For when you think Nax sleeps, look at those eyes.
Sometimes it feels like
Like you can talk, Ina, you lay eggs, you weirdo!
you've grown a lot.
And you throw your problems onto other people.
Mahana.
You literally gave us your child!
Very much stronger.
I don't care.
I mean, she is right, you have gotten stronger.
Yeah, we can see from our level ups.
You can tank fireballs and bubbles. The most intimidating
Again, there's
weapon.
really not much of a bond between me and Nak here, just saying.
No, he's just there. Friend of Kyle.
That was quick. Is that really all the chapter?
I think so. No, I feel like there should be something else.
I don't know, it feels like kind of speed... Admittedly, it felt like we're kind of like shortcutting a lot of things because clearly the game's like, oh, we usually just do side quests here, but we're not quite sure what to do without it. But,
We can also, we can traverse a lot quicker as well. There's less evidence, because we already did the evidence.
yeah, but this was like 3 missions.
Yeah.
Whereas before, it was like 5 or 6.
Well, they've probably realised people got fed up of doing this.
I think they just ran out of new monsters to give.
That as well, they probably didn't have enough time
Like,
to...
what's this area's like before we had a random fight against the, after, the Sectioner Queen, random fight against the rabbit.
Yeah, I still don't understand that
Like,
fight.
we had lots
It's not even like it's that big of a reveal. It's a Lamborghini. It's like, oh no.
Like, we had a bunch of stuff that, let's be honest, we didn't need to do,
Yeah.
but we kind of did. I shouldn't have quick healed. Oh well. Like, it's just kind of puzzling.
Yeah, there's definitely some pacing
I mean, like a
issues.
lot of games, have this whole thing where they have that bit of a pacing issue towards the end, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, guess we'll end the episode here. It's a little bit shorter than the other episodes, but still much longer than our usual standard affair. Though I imagine with changes planned for the channel, this will probably be how the Grin Brothers videos go, where they are like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Which we're not going to elaborate on that comment either. So.
Well, I already explained that all the way back in like a video of last year.
Yeah, you think people are going to remember that? I don't remember that.
I mean, we've had a huge influx of subscribers, so
Yeah. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more, I guess.
cheerio.
I don't remember what happens next, so bye.